What's up, Internet? It's Dylan Alexander, and I'm here to remind you today to stop underestimating your greatness. Yes, you watching this video, you're great at something. I guarantee it. I'm willing to bet all my money. There's something out here that you're better at than most people out here. And you're probably not maximizing that. And I'm just here to remind you, man, to get busy, to dig deep, and figure out what that is if you don't know what it is. And if you do know what it is, well, man, it's time for you to get busy, man. It's time for you to uncover that and let the world discover that. You dig? See, we live in this world, man, that just is really good at making us feel like we're just average, making us feel like, we're just like, what do they call those? The NPCs, the non-playable characters, right? Kind of like a background character, so to speak, like you're not important, like you're not the main character. That's what the society wants you to believe. And if you believe that, man, I feel bad for you. You're not really getting the most out of your life. And I want you to get the most out of this lifetime because as far as we know, you only get one of these, right? So you need to stop BSing. You need to start getting to work. Now, how do you discover what it is you're great at if you don't know what you're great at? Well, I mean, that may take a lifetime. It could take a couple months, it could take some years, it could take a year. Whatever the case is, it doesn't really matter what the timetable is. All that matters is you have the determination to find out what that is. All we got is time anyways, you know? If you're breathing, you got time. So, hey man, you wake up another day, you got to work your job, you got to go to school, you got to take care of your family, your kids. That's great. Take care of your priorities. But besides that, we all have free time. You're watching this video right now on your free time, right? Shoot. After this video, turn it off and take a moment to go sit down somewhere in a dark room, quiet, turn everything off, and just meditate. But that's the problem. We don't do that anymore in this society, especially in America, the Western culture. Everything's online, everything's just constant stimulation. But this is something that me personally, I find to be a treat whenever I get my alone time. And I love the peace and quiet. You hear this right here? I love that noise of nothing. Turn the lights off and you just sit down somewhere in a closet if you need to, and just sit down and just close your eyes and let your mind wander. They say meditation means get to know, because you're really getting to know yourself. And a lot of us don't really know ourselves like that, believe it or not. Even though you've lived with yourself your whole life, you done seen everything you've ever done and experienced everything you've ever experienced. And yet a lot of us just do things in life. We don't understand what we're doing and why we're doing it. That's a gem that I just dropped on y'all. Y'all need to really understand that. Why are you doing what you do? You get what I'm saying? You ever thought about that? Like, why do you eat the food that you eat? Why do you have the friends that you have? Why do you have the habits that you have? These are important questions that if you don't know the answer to them, you got to get to know yourself a little bit better. And there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just here to remind you that this is something you need to do. And trust me, we all got to go through it. It's been a journey for me as well, But fortunately, I really, I'm naturally an introvert. I love my alone time, as I mentioned. And with that is a benefit of really having a lot of time to myself to really reflect on my own thoughts and figure out what I really am doing and why I do it. And in turn, I end up doing things that I absolutely want to do. I I got a whole bookshelf of books that I'm into. I'm interested in these topics. I watch YouTube videos of people that I'm interested in and the ideas that they spew. I'm interested because they resonate with me and they can help me along my journey of discovering what it is I'm looking for in my life. You know, uh, we all are the star of our own movie, right? It's the book, The Fifth Agreement. The Four Agreements is the original. But one of the concepts of one of the agreements in the book is to not take anything personal, because at the end of the day, we're all the star of our own movie. We're all innately selfish. And there's nothing wrong with that. You should be selfish. Nothing, they make it seem like being selfish is a bad thing. But if you weren't selfish, you would just be a spineless person that's like a rag doll, just being dragged around by everybody and being told what to do and obeying orders and not thinking for yourself and not having any willpower or free will. And that's no way to live. You're just like you're an NPC in that case. You're just a background character. Just, I plug you in and you just do the job, and you go home and you have no interest, and you just go to bed and you rinse and repeat, and Groundhog Day. And unfortunately, a lot of people do live like that. So I'm just here to remind you, man, that's not you. If that sounds like you, hey, you need to check yourself, man. Check in the mirror, have a conversation with yourself in the mirror, figure that out. Because that's not you. I know it. You watching this, I know that ain't you. You have an ego. You want to be better than that, don't you? Come on now, right? So I'm just here to remind you, man, to stop underestimating your greatness, man. The world needs more great people. We need more great leaders. We need people that are out here coming up with inventions, bringing forth great ideas that are original, that have never been heard of before. And if you took the time to get to know yourself, you would be able to pull these things up out of you easily, or more easily, I should say. But instead, man, most of us, we let the world think for us. Huh? Yeah, social media. Yep, the algorithms think for you. Yeah, believe it or not, yes. When's the last time you really sat down and just was in some quiet and just like got your thoughts? It's weird. It's weird, right? To just sit there for like 10 minutes with no phone, no stimulation, no TV. I mean, even reading a book, people that wrote a book, they had to sit down and write those thoughts out. Go figure, right? That takes some effort. That takes some deep analysis of your mind and what you really think, and bringing that to the world via a book. I'm just saying, man, I'm here to challenge you, man, because I'm here to challenge myself as well. I'm in the process of discovering what it is I'm capable of. And it's exciting because I don't know what the future holds, but I'm just going to keep working at it. I'm going to keep trying things. I'm going to keep, bringing forth whatever my intuition is telling me to bring forth to the world. And it's all natural. It's all organic. This is not written on a script. I may have some notes and stuff to keep me on track, but those are my thoughts, original. You feel me? No copycat. And I'm just here to remind you, man, you're original. You're a one of one. There will never be another you ever. And there has never been another you ever that has existed. Well, besides if you believe in past lives and stuff. But even then, if you believe in that, It ain't been no person that's been exactly you, your name, your how you look, how you act, how you talk, none of that. How you walk. Uh-uh. You're the first and you're the only. Take advantage of that, man. Stop underestimating how unique and great you are. I'm telling you, the society doesn't want you to know that. The society wants you to be another cog in the machine to just keep, working a job and paying bills and, fueling someone else's dream while you just put your dreams to the side. You get what I'm saying? Is this registering with you guys? I hope so, man, because I'm hearing it. I'm like, man, I'm talking that stuff right now. Okay. So I want you guys to really, man, just take a moment to start prioritizing time out of your day every day for as long as you need to start figuring out yourself and figuring out what you're great at, what you're here for, man. You were put on this earth for some reason. You ain't just random. Are you kidding me? There's people out here that think they just like random people. I'm just here. My parents just met by chance and I'm just here now. Imagine thinking like that. That's a loser thought, man. I want to think like a winner, man. I'm here to win. I was the sperm that made it through the ovaries and all that and hit the egg. I was the first one. So were you. I'm here now. What's up? I'm here to take over. I'm here to breathe up all this good air and bring forth stuff that ain't been brought forth before. You get me? And you're in the same boat, man. So I just want y'all to dig deep, man. Figure it out. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what y'all bring. I'm looking to bring stuff too. I got ideas. I got thoughts. I got things I'm looking to bring forth to you guys, valuable. And hopefully this video is one of those things. But yeah, man, life is beautiful. And I hope you guys are taking full advantage of it. Because every day is a gift, man, in the present. You dig? But that's it, man. My name is Dylan Alexander. I'm going to holla at y'all on the next one. Peace.